Clippers superstar Kawhi Leonard signed a $28 million endorsement deal with an environmental startup funded by Clippers owner Steve Ballmer. Now, according to an investigation by Pablo Torre finds out, former employees are now raising concerns that Ballmer's $50 million personal investment in the company, currently under federal investigation for fraud, went on a round trip to power Leonard's no-show job and skirt NBA rules. Pablo got an anonymous former Aspiration employee on the show. Take a listen.
Did you ever see proof of Kawhi Leonard marketing or endorsing Aspiration in any way?
Never, not once. The single largest payment to an individual for marketing that Aspiration ever made has completely evaded all press. It's honestly incredible. Nothing. He didn't have to do anything.
In other words, Kawhi Leonard got from Aspiration a $28 million no-show job.
So it seems like your favorite superstar, Kawhi Leonard, he is stupid. I do not like Kawhi Leonard by the least. Him and his owner, Steve Ballmer, one of the richest persons in the world. Steve Ballmer is a Microsoft giant. He basically helped Bill Gates come up with all that technological stuff, computerizing, coding, all that stuff to get Microsoft off the ground. He was one of the forefront guys who actually had this going. But he's in the news. And long before this subject actually came to head, I actually thought when Kawhi Leonard came to the Clippers, I'm like, why would he go there for this amount of money? Why would he go here for this amount of money? He went to the Clippers, Paul George, all those guys kind of just stockpiled over there. I thought something was shady and kind of funny style at that point in time. During the pandemic, no one's really paying attention to things. You make this shell company, which rich billionaires are completely used to. All these fake ass companies, and they try to launder money and put money into them. Shell companies is what they're called, either here or overseas, to wash this money clean, to put it into another purpose. Now, this is all alleged, but when I seen it in the news, I had to make something of it and bring it to the forefront once again and continue to talk about it. Is there really some corruption going on? Truly? Let's go ahead and look a little bit deeper into the article. We're probably going to watch a video about it anyway. But this is about taxes. This is about money. This is about cheating the IRS at the end of the day. And I continue to say, you will not get past the IRS. This is happening in California too. Oh, hell no. They pay very, very close attention to fraud and any type of cyber crime of that sort. Kawhi Leonard contract drama explained. Clippers Steve Ballmer accused of $28 million NBA salary cap evasion. Now, allegedly, he paid Kawhi Leonard underneath the table, but let's go ahead and continue to kind of dissect this. The NBA is now investigating after Kawhi Leonard allegedly received $28 million for a no-show job. And that is classic. That's epic of Kawhi Leonard. You can tell on his face how enthused he is to even be a Los Angeles Clippers. He always has this enthusiastic look on his face, but people long ignored that and was like, hey, this guy can ball. He's the glove, and he won a couple MVPs, but that is neither here nor there. The Los Angeles Clippers have been accused of engaging in salary cap circumvention with superstar Kawhi Leonard, according to a bombshell Wednesday report from investigative journalist Pablo Torre, the Filipino guy who used to work for ESPN. He kind of broke this whole story and was making calls around. But the story stems from March 2025 bankruptcy filing of Aspiration, a non-bankrupt sustainability company that received $50 million in funding from Clippers Steve Clippers owner Steve Ballmer. Now, Steve Ballmer, as I mentioned, worth 100 and damn near, well, Google says 153 point something billion dollars. 50 million is nothing. It's pennies to these folks. It really, really is. Especially him, $50 million. I see what you did. You made a shell corporation, as I mentioned, a lot of these billionaires do, to kind of wash, hide, or evade certain orders that are in place where you just can't give people money, in this case, i.e. the salary cap. And with the basketball, you just can't give Kawhi Leonard as much as he wants. There has to be a cap on it because of the salary cap. So you make a whole establishment, allegedly, aspiration, to funnel this money, literally funnel this money to allegedly Kawhi Leonard. But we're going to go on with the actual article. And CBS is reporting this. Now, bankrupt sustainability. So they went bankrupt. Aspiration has since dealt with accusations of fraud with co-owner Joseph Sandberg. That sounds familiar. Facebook has since pleaded guilty to defrauding multiple investors. That filing included a list of creditors to whom Aspiration still owed money. Among them, KL2 Aspire LLC, a corporation that lists Kawhi Leonard as its manager. Those filings show that Aspiration still owes Kawhi Leonard $7 million. But the Tory guy, the guy who's reporting and kind of broke this story, he is reporting that no one found a single instance of Kawhi Leonard being endorsed, his association with with said company, or anything there have you. It's just money was funneled through this company and then all of a sudden they're bankrupt. How is a company and something that is supported by one of the most richest people in the world go bankrupt all of a sudden? And we got to highlight this. We got to highlight this right here. KL2, Kawhi Leonard 2, number 2, Aspire, that obviously is him. They're connecting the dots. Aspire LLC. LLC, what do we know about LLCs, folks? We know a lot about LLCs. And how folks, the normal folks, even me and you, can get an LLC and you can't be sued. You can place and prop and collect and compound with the LLC. They can never go for you. They'll be suing the LLC, which in turn is a prop up, while all the money is going to the actual person, Kawhi Leonard. Here's the LLC. We're in charge. Go ahead, sue them. And there's nothing to be seen here. But if you sue me, you never know where that money is. It could be all around the world. So people use LLCs in nefarious ways all the time. And it seems it's smelling a little fishy here. No doubt about that. The story is breaking open, and Kawhi Leonard is still owed a lot of money.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm honestly so jealous.
In a statement sent to Tory's show on Tuesday on behalf of the team and its owner, the Clippers said neither Mr. Ballmer nor the Clippers circumvented the salary cap or engaged in any misconduct related to Aspiration. Any contrary assertion is provably false.
You better get ready for them Ballmer lawyers, boy. Ballmer's folks tells them automatically, straight up off top, neither Mr. Ballmer nor the Clippers circumvented the salary cap or engaged in any misconduct related to Aspiration. Any contrary assertion is probably false. So they're already telling them, if you continue, we're already telling you that's false. If you continue on with this, we're going to sue you for defamation. Whew.
Stephen A.,
This is
your
gonna get
reaction to the
spicy.
story and Pablo's investigation.
Let me say this. First of all, I'm going to always give Steve Ballmer the benefit of the doubt. I think that he's a treasure for the NBA, and obviously this is worthy of an investigation, it appears. The Clippers have categorically denied any wrongdoing. I'm certainly going to give this man the benefit of the doubt because he's done a lot for the league, and I think he's a good man, and until we find otherwise, he deserves the benefit of the doubt. Not that it doesn't deserve to be investigated, but he deserves
When you
the
do
benefit
so
of
much,
the
you
doubt.
think you can
Having said that, let me
be
tell
above
you
all
what really,
and get
really
away with
stands
a
out
lot,
with me
too.
and why I said, believe it or not, some of this is believable. Because there's a sentence in here where it says, the deal was with Kawhi Leonard's company, KL2 Aspire, LLC, and included clauses allowing Leonard to do nothing, yet still collect payment. That's the Kawhi Leonard I know. Doing nothing and getting paid for it.
Yep.
Now, this is a two-time champ. I want to be very, very clear about what I'm saying. When this man is on the court, he is a bona fide superstar player. This brother is a two-time champion, two-time NBA Finals MVP, okay? He can ball, doesn't shrink beneath the spotlight or the pressure. This is in no way questioning his greatness as a basketball player. But I have stated this on many occasions. He is the worst superstar I have ever seen in sports. Worst and superstar being the operative words. No denying he's a superstar. But I have never seen a superstar do less to market and promote his team or promote the brand. It was so bad, doggy, that I almost had a heart. I'm telling you right now, I had to go to the doctor and get checked up because I had palpitations. When I saw this man on a podium at a press conference post-game actually talking, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because he says nothing. This is a man that did New Balance commercials, and the kids spoke, Molly. The kids. He didn't say a word. I've seen them go up to him and need him to sign autographs and fraternize with the public when he was sitting behind on the bench collecting about $40+ million, and he wouldn't do it. So he has spent years doing absolutely.
Well, we all know that Stephen A. hates Kawhi Leonard.
Positively nothing. That's why his uncle, Dennis Robinson, is so popular. It's a name that all of us know. Why? Because that man never fails to go and ask for the money now. He wants to ask for the money. They want a masseuse. They want a helicopter. They want you don't talk about me, private jet. Don't even get me started, this brother. I mean, it is endless. What he has made sure he gets time and time and time again, despite the inordinate amount of games that he has played.